Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone, who do rule well and teach well, and are the true leaders of Israel today. Shalom to the hopeful elect and you Akim pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity, making your calling and election short. Shalom. And this is going to be a lesson going into, diet. Okay. Because coming into, this C19 2.0, this might be the real thing. I just seen a video on TikTok on how schools in Texas are getting ready to start mandating back that mask. And then soon we're going to go into, lockdowns, and you guys know the gist, right? This was in the plans of Esau Edom through, the World Economic Forum, when they let people know that this next go around, this new pandemic, comes, it's going to be a real one, and we're going to actually have to watch out for this one. But nonetheless, we understand that Esau Edom is the one, portraying these things, right, saying these things out, and what we have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to be able, to help ourselves through these times. And of course, we know that the Lord is going to help us through, even worse pestilences, right? Let's get this before I get into the book of Sirach. Right? Because before, we put our health first and things of that sort, we understand that not all brothers have the means and financial means to be able to eat healthy. But nonetheless, for brothers that are in certain situations that can't do that, this is the book of Psalms 91. And you can really start at verse 1. But I'm going to start at verse 6. Actually, I'll just start up at verse, I'll start at verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Right? Because we don't see how the Lord is protecting us day by day. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from what? And from the noisome pestilence. Okay? He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Okay? So the pestilences that we can't see, obviously, the Lord is protecting us from that regardless, man. But brothers that do have the means to, better your body and things of that sort, the scriptures say, tempt not the Most High. You should be eating better. There's no reason for you to, you have, means to either eat healthy or buy McDonald's, and you're over here choosing McDonald's. What does that say about you? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 38 and verse 4. The Lord hath created medicines of the earth, and he that is wise, that's what that says about you. Not wise, man. And he that is wise will not abhor them. Means you will not hate them. You put them first. Okay, because herbs and things of that sort ain't necessarily too, appetizing to the palate, to the mouth, right? But nonetheless, you can work your way around that. A perfect example, what I do, I like to juice my fruit. And when I juice my fruit, I get liquid herbs, right, from Sprouts. There's, liver cleanses and parasite cleanse, RX, active, herb formula. It's just it's a bottle that contains herbs in that category that will help you in that aspect. And what I do is I drop the set amount of droplets of those herbs in my fruit juice. Okay. And that's another, that's one way that, brothers say, I want to get into the herbs and this and the third, but, hey, that palate, and really you got to be man, man. You got to be a man. Put off that weak nature. Put off that weak nature, bro. Eat that bitter herb, bro. Because there's a saying that if it's bitter to the mouth, that means it's sweet to your liver, man. And brothers like to drink. Brothers like to drink or coming off of, drinking, and a good way to clean your liver is through the bitter herbs. And it's also the wise thing to do, more so now coming into this C19 2.0, right? Be able to protect ourselves. And really this wisdom should have been, applied way before, because with this ministry, this truth, this is supposed to up you. This is supposed to put you on a whole different vibration, a whole different wavelength in your mindset. So your diet should already been on point, not eating out as much. And nowadays with inflation going through the roof, it's really cheaper to get groceries and healthier. So it's a win-win situation. But if you're eating out, it's a lose-lose situation. You're paying more for less and for lesser of a quality. Okay? But nonetheless, we're supposed to be, that's why you've seen the apostles, right? The elders, they're talking about their detox experiences, mentioning about the herbs, making lessons about, certain oils and things of that sort, and really going into, health. And that's, that's why when you read, let's get the first verse in Sirach 38:1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which they may have of him, for the Lord had created him. Right, we are made manifest unto you in all things. Right, you got brothers that are dietitians, herbalists, financial advisors in this ministry. You got brothers is just not out here prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great, and that's that. This ministry comes with a plethora of things. It's a big body, right, of wisdom that the Lord has set up for each one of us brothers, man. Even for us, offshoot camps, right? We still get a piece of what's going on in that section. But this is the book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 15. And I'm actually going to start at verse 14. Better is the poor, being sound and strong of constitution, than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. Because just by your diet alone can cause a lot of ailments. You can bring unto yourself, a lot of diseases. All because of your diet. Health, verse 15, health and a good state of body are above all gold, and the strong body above infinite wealth. Because health is wealth, man. And even, when I shop at spots like Sprouts, it may be a little pricier, but nonetheless, I feel good about where my money is going. I feel good about what I spend it on. Right? You get home, you see the fruits, you see your herbs, you see your teas that you got. And even protein. Protein powder is good for you, man. Because protein transfers toxins. Proteins hold toxins to waste it. For your brothers that, weren't hip to that. Protein is not just good for building muscle. It's also good for flushing out the system. Okay? And there's a lot of ways you can hit your protein count, man. One little can of tuna, the way I like to make tuna with mayo and onion and throw it in the salad. Throw it in the sandwich. But one little can of tuna that probably costs around like 80 cents. I'm not too sure. It has 25 grams of protein. For a man that weighs 140, if you do the math, I need about 80 grams of protein, for my daily intake. But of course, we fast and do things of that sort. We don't We don't follow under the Western society of gluttony, man, eating every day, every day, every day. Just trying to fill yourself up every single fucking day. That's not how your body's supposed to be. Just how the land has a land Sabbath, right? We have a work Sabbath. Your body needs to have that fast, because it cleanses out all the shit that Esau, puts in our system. And it's a lot more deeper than just for your body. Yes, it helps, mentally, physically, but more so than anything, it helps you spiritually, man. Connect with your power a lot closer. And you even notice your cadence change once you fast, okay? But nonetheless, eating better and doing better into your body, and eating better includes eating them bitter herbs and things of that sort, man. Fasting, that's doing better. It is above all gold and infinite wealth. Verse 16, there is no riches above a sound body, man, and no joy above the joy of the heart. Okay? Your mind. And the only way you can really heal your mind, man, is if you're putting in what's right. If you're eating what's right. Verse 17, death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. Man, you can't even enjoy yourself on your off days because your body's all the way through. You can't even be active, can't even do things because your mental is all the way through. And all of this could have been fixed just by simply changing your diet, man. But nonetheless, man, this is, good, info about, just eating healthy and being better into yourself, because not only is this going to help you now, it's going to help you in the long run. You're going to feel a lot more comfortable when, the lockdowns hit and, you just know that you have the Lord and you've been doing good into your body. So you're already a step ahead of the game, man. Because this ministry is all about lifting up your spirit, man, building yourself up, mentally, and being in a higher vibration than these other people, right? Let's get this. You got to be separate. Romans 12:1, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. Right, this is us going to the highways and the byways. This is us, following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities. And this is us, applying these precepts. Let me get this. Because that ain't in the law. Yep. This is the book of Psalms 119 and verse 4. Actually, I'm not too sure if it's 119. Yeah. I'm going to start at verse 1. This is Psalms 119 and verse 1. Blessed are the undefiled in the way who walk in the law of the Lord. Right? That ain't the law. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart. They also do no iniquity. They walk in his ways. Verse 4, thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. Oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes. And then shall I not be ashamed when I have respect unto all thy commandments. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments. I will keep thy statutes, oh, forsake me not utterly. Okay? So you got to keep thy precepts, right? So when you read, Sirach and things of that sort, when health is being brought up, that's wisdom, man, that you need to be applying, right? The Lord didn't just give us this knowledge just so we can throw it in the back burner like, oh, that's cool, and then just keep on doing what you need to do. Requires change. And not only is this diet going to change, this is Salaki, But this diet, you changing your diet is gonna change everything around you, man. Your body's gonna feel better. Brothers that may have dealing with acne, that's gonna start clearing up because Jake thinks that, just applying, face washers and things of that sort is gonna clean up the acne. Acne comes from the inside of your body, man. You need to clean the inside of your body so it can get rid of those toxins that come out and show out of your own, body. Okay, the way you speak, the way you think, your mind healing itself. Your body starts really respecting you, right? It's a whole win-win situation. Your performance, brothers that like to go to the gym, brothers that like to just be active in their day-to-days, right? And enjoy their pastime and sports and activities. That's gonna increase. Hey, your testosterone, that's gonna increase. With your testosterone increasing, that means there's been a study. There's been a study that goes into men that have higher testosterone are more likely to say no. And what are we getting ready to come into, man? A time and a situation where we have to say no in a position that we might have to lose our lives for. Okay, so this whole, spirit that's been going on lately, in the ministry, of health and diet and things of that sort, it's a beautiful thing, man. And brothers, it should really take advantage of that, right? It's a big opportunity because you got the elders and brothers, dropping off, and dropping articles on certain herbs and just information. If you go on the YouTube community, right, you have brothers that drop information on certain fruits and what they're good for and what they're helping, herbs and what they're helping. So all that, is to our beneficiary, man. All of that is opportunity. And brothers, behoove you to take it, man, and see how it affects you and how it changes you. But let's get back in 12:1. A living sacrifice, holy. When you go into that word holy, it means separate. You're not like these day-to-day Babylonians who go out and eat every single day. For some reason, they just can't stop eating Jack in the Box, Mickey D's. They spending not $30, so like up to $15 on a damn greasy ass burger, a fries, and a drink. When that $15 could have been spent on a whole cartridge of eggs, good olive oil, your condominiums, like your peppers, your salts, some turkey bacon. For $15, that's what I'm talking about, man. For $15, it's a lot easier to eat healthy, and you get more for your buck in this time of inflation, right? And then if brothers really want to, even save even more, hit the farmers markets, man. That's what I'm gonna start doing, hitting the farmers markets. I haven't even been doing that, but my boy put me on to that, and I didn't even know about it. That's what I'm gonna do. Acquiring that fruit straight from a farmer. That's what I'm talking about, though. It helps you in all aspects. It's a win-win. Holy, meaning separate, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And this just includes the whole ministry, man. This whole ministry is a sacrifice, right? Because when you come into this ministry, what happens? The Lord puts you in certain situations, and you have to sacrifice certain things that you enjoy doing back in the world just so you can better yourself in this ministry and push this work to a higher level, But nonetheless, man, this is what I want. I just wanted to go into this, topic. Definitely going into, this C19 2.0, right? On just eating healthy and protecting our own bodies and not tempting the Most High. And, of course, with the understanding that, not all brothers, are going to be able to, eat healthy and things of that sort. There's certain situation and financial things that happen. So, you can't, just can't be pushing things on, the ICAM heavily. But nonetheless, this is, I don't want to tell lesson was edifying and it was received. But with that, I want to close out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kapodash.